We're good.
Yes, this is the Troy Community Land Bank special meeting on Thursday, October 29th, 2020. We need a roll call of board members.
Okay. Heather King, Suzanne
Absent.
Spellman's here. Okay, Sharon Nichols,
Here.
Brian Barker. Absent. Andrew Cooper,
Here.
Jeanette Nicholson,
Here.
John Kubit,
Here.
John Carmelo,
Here.
and the other two people, I can't remember their names, I'm sorry.
Christina Maribel and Pat Riley, but they're not on.
Right. Okay.
Okay, so we have piece of business, and that's the resolution approving the 2019 IRS Form 990 tax filing. Sharon and or
There's Pat.
Good morning. Sorry, I had a hard time getting in. Sorry.
Morning.
There's-
yeah, Christina's here too. Okay, we've got everybody except Brian and Heather.
Yep, that looks about right.
Okay, so any discussion on this this resolution with the IRS form?
So Tony, do you want to take it over or do you want me to go ahead?
Well, why don't you jump in because you're far deeper in this than I am.
Okay, so just so everyone knows, as a reminder, the Form 990 is an annual IRS filing. It is primarily a disclosure form. We don't have any taxes due, but we do need to disclose our funds of sources and our uses of sources. And it's primarily because we're a 501c3 nonprofit, the information is available to the public. So I always like to review the 990, make sure it looks correct before we go and release it, and it's available to everyone under the sun. So I took a look at it, and we had just a few questions, nothing of any serious nature. There is one section that there's been emails going back and forth between Tony and the preparer to try to iron out one schedule. There's a Schedule B is showing disclosure of the properties and their values and who donated them and the approximate amount of the values. And other than that, it looks like they lumped some stuff together on Schedule B instead of breaking it out. So other than that, the 990 looks great to me. I don't know if you guys want any specific discussion about it at all, or if you just kind of want my blessing and say, go ahead, approve it, because it's in good shape. We will tweak this one final item that we are working with them on, but it's in very good shape. I'm very happy with how everything else looks. So does anybody have any questions? I don't know if anybody got to look at it at all, has any questions or concerns.
Well, I for sure looked at it, but have absolutely no questions.
Okay.
If there's a pending change to Schedule B, I think you said,
Yes.
we can still approve it though, and even though something might be tweaked, as you say.
Yeah, because it's only going to be a small tweak, Andrew. Basically what it is they kind of lumped in properties received as if they were all from Stewart's, and we received some of the properties from the city of Troy.
Mhm.
So.
Yeah, I'm looking at that Schedule B and I see there's only like 3 listings there, right? So,
Yeah, so, yeah, guys, I'm on, page 22 of that PDF where it shows the detail of our sources of funding. And so they're showing that we received $471,000 in non-cash, contributions from Stewart's Corporation, and that's not correct. We need to break that out between Stewart's and the city of Troy. Other than that, everything else looks great to me, honestly. I mean, one of the big things on here, and I've talked about this before, one of the big things on here is when you look at page 10, the statement of functional expenses, you want to show that you've got a decent amount of your expenses are going towards column B, your program service expenses. You don't want everything to end up in column C for management and general expenses, because then it looks like, what are you doing? So we've got, I think I calculated just a little over 60% this year of our expenses end up showing as program service expenses. So that's decent. So I'm happy with the way this is shown, other than that minor issue on Schedule B where they lumped some of the building acquisitions, donations, I should say. They lumped them under Stewart's instead of breaking it out between Stewart's and the city of Troy. But yeah, I think as long as you guys are okay with everything else and you're okay with us working out that little wrinkle, then we can go ahead and get an approval from you guys to go ahead and get this filed. It's actually not due for another 2 weeks. It's due November 15th. So we still have a little bit of time to get this worked out. And it's not a glaring issue, but it's just it's a disclosure item that we should have correct when we issue it. So that's about it. Just so you know, there is a small fee. When you look at page 34, there's a CHAR 500, a CHAR 500. That is the New York State version of the annual filing. And New York State, you gotta love New York State. There's a small fee. There's a $125 filing fee for this. So there is a little bit of money due here, not technically a tax. It's really a filing fee. There's no tax, nothing due with the actual 990, which is the federal form. So there's a little New York State piece. It's only a 3-page form. There's not much of anything to it. There's a very small fee, $125 due with that. The big daddy is the form 990, which is the IRS form. And there's no money due with that. It's just disclosure. So did that answer your question, Andrew? Or you guys, is
Sure.
everybody okay?
And then some. I have
Sorry.
no further questions.
That'll teach you, Andrew.
I know.
Is it too early for tax, you guys? I'm sorry. This is what I live in. This is the world I live in. So
God bless
welcome
you.
to my world.
Okay.
God
so,
bless you.
That being the case, should we move to a motion to approve the,
Yes,
I'll motion to approve.
Thank you, Andrew. I'll second.
is there a second?
Yes, I'll second.
Okay. And all in favor? Should I go through the list? Okay, Andrew Cooper,
Aye.
Jeanette,
Aye.
John Carmelo,
Aye.
Sharon Nichols,
Aye.
Christina Maribel,
Aye.
John Kubit.
Aye.
Did I forget someone? Yes,
Pat.
I did. Pat?
Pat Riley.
Yes, Pat?
Aye.
Aye?
Aye.
Okay. Okay, great, thanks. So motion carried, or no one, anyone opposed? Motion carries. And that is it, folks.
Need a motion to adjourn?
Okay. Do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn. Jeanette,
Second,
Okay, Jeanette, any second?
Who was the second?
Pat Riley.
Okay.
Okay. All in favor?
I.
aye.
Aye.
All right, meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
See ya.
Good day.